Be who you are and say how you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. That has to be my favorite quote by Dr. Seuss, and later in this video I'll share why. Hi, I'm Rebecca Ide, and like many of you, I'm majoring in communications with a concentration in interpersonal communications. The big question I get lately is, what do you plan to do once you graduate from college? And my answer is, I can't imagine myself doing anything different than what I've been doing the last 5 years. The last 5 years I've been an infant toddler teacher for a private preschool in the Galleria area, and it's the most fulfilling job I've ever had. I absolutely love what I do. I take great pride in knowing that I'm helping a child go from point A to point B in their developmental milestones. For example, I have students that come in at the beginning of the year only saying 1 to 2 words, and by the end of the year they're able to say 10 to 20 words, if not more. And they've had no exposure sometimes to art or music, and just watching them light up when a song comes on, or I sing a song, or I pull out art projects for them to do, it's so fulfilling for me, and I just can't imagine doing anything differently. But who knows what the future holds? I could be doing something completely different in a year from now. One of my favorite courses that I've taken at the University of Houston downtown would have to be Death and Dying. Now, I know it might sound a little morbid or sad, but I actually found the class to be very beneficial and interesting. It was interesting because it was interesting learning about all the different cultures and how they approach the whole death and dying process, and I found it beneficial because I personally have never experienced a long period of time of grieving or bereavement, and I've never, in those situations where you approach somebody who is going through that process, I never knew what to say. So I found it beneficial because I felt like it equipped me with the tools to approach somebody or help somebody that is going through that process. So I highly recommend that class if you still need an elective. Unfortunately, Professor Ramiro is no longer at the university, but I'm sure whoever they have in that teaching that class now is just as great as she was. Some of my hobbies and interests include reading. I absolutely love reading when I have time. One of my favorite book series would have to be the Harry Potter book series. I can't say enough good things about those books. They were there for me during those awkward teenage years. They were kind of how I escaped the world, and I went into it, I guess, the Harry Potter world, if you want to say. And I like to go back from time to time and pick those books up and kind of escape the world as an adult. I also love watching movies. One of the movies I saw recently that I really enjoyed was American Sniper. I highly recommend that movie. I thought it was beautifully done. It was very tastefully filmed, and I highly recommend it if you like military and action movies. Another one of my hobbies would include camping. Me and my fiance love to go camping. Unfortunately, we don't get to do that enough as of lately. We're in the midst of trying to plan our wedding for this December, so much of our time together is spent in matrimony classes at the church, or talking with vendors or photographers, or all the craziness that goes into planning a wedding, pretty much. And then lastly, I love spending time with my family. Not only my fur kids, Aztec and Lily. I tried to get them to be in this video, but they're kind of on their own schedule right now, and I guess they're camera shy, I guess you could say that. But I love spending time with them, and especially my family. I feel like I don't get to see them enough, and the times that I do, I really try to cherish those moments. To go back to the quote that I quoted in the beginning of this video, I feel like it's an important quote to me personally, because going through life you can be faced with so much negativity, and I feel by remembering this quote and repeating it to myself, I can work through that negativity and not let it affect me. So with that being said, I hope we all have a great semester, and I look forward to meeting several of you on Friday at our meeting on campus, and I hope the rest of you have a great evening. Bye.